The common carp, often regarded as the world's most introduced and invasive fish, as they have been introduced to roughly 59 countries. You guys voted for this to be the next fish in my last poll by quite a large margin. These guys are definitely a staple of fishing in many European countries, but how did they end up all over the world, and why do people hate them? So today we'll be talking all about the common carp, how they got here, what they are exactly, and of course their impact on the waterways and native populations. The common carp is a member of the Siniparus family. No idea if I said that right. Most have a yellowish gold coloration, but some have been known to be more brown. Some individuals even have a brighter gold or red coloration near their anal fins and tails. Whatever their color, all common carp have very large scales. What makes the common carp such a successful fish is the fact that they can tolerate pretty harsh water quality, to say the least. They have been known to inhabit waters anywhere from large clear lakes to small murky backwater ponds, and anywhere in between. These guys could live in a puddle if there was enough food. Common carp are a fish native to the continent of Europe and Asia. These fish are described as a large minnow species that starts off just as small as your typical feeder goldfish, but they can quickly grow easily up to 30 pounds plus. The world record common carp has been stated to be 112 pounds and 14 ounces, which is crazy. My personal best common carp is 41 pounds and 9 ounces. Point is, these guys get very large, too large for predatory fish to eat once matured. Carp are bottom feeders by nature.
I'm the trash man. I start eating garbage.
They possess small barbels which allow them to taste food sources while rummaging along the bottom. This helps them identify and target anything edible. They are omnivorous and will eat just about anything, including insects, algae, crayfish, dead fish, fish eggs, and any form of detritus. Carp have been noted to have an especially fond taste for sweet corn, which has resulted in it being a common bait for targeting them, although many in the UK prefer to use live maggots to catch carp. The common carp, on average, will live up to 45 years. This is not a topic I usually put into these videos, but the history of this fish's spread into the US is really fascinating. I won't go crazy in detail, but it really started in the 1800s, where the United States saw a surge in immigrants from Asia and Europe. Many of these immigrants, when coming to the US, were surprised that there were no carp in the US. To them, the common carp is a symbol of strength and courage, and was an especially prominent game fish. Realizing the ability to capitalize on this, many entrepreneurs imported these fish and began to raise them as a stable food source. This proved wildly successful to the point where it gained lobbying power to nationally cultivate these fish. Due to this pressure, carp began to become more widely available. With this, they quickly began to infiltrate into other waters, and now they are regarded as more of a nuisance than a sport or table fish. In the US alone, they are present in 48 of the 50 states, which is pretty insane. One of their biggest issues is the regards to their feeding behavior. They are a very large bottom feeder, meaning that they kick up a lot of sediments when they feed. This tends to uproot native plants and can lead to excess nutrients in the water column. These excess nutrients can lead to algae blooms, which can cause further damage to ecosystems. I will say 2 things to note regarding this are that 1, this problem isn't too concerning in larger lakes compared to in small rivers, ponds, and canals, and that 2, their feeding behaviors can actually lead to seed dispersal for aquatic plants. Overall though, they still worsen water quality. Another thing to note is that people in the US also have not adapted to enjoy their tastes, as it is a pretty bony fish. While the carp were deemed a delicious tasting fish when farm raised, many seemingly agree that for whatever reason, the wild caught carp are not as delicious. This isn't to say that all find carp to be a bad food source, as many do fondly enjoy their taste, and with its massive size, it really is quite a meal. Their pollution toleration has also allowed them to quickly spread throughout the world, and with them eating native fish eggs, it has led to an overall disdain for the common carp. There is one fish, though, that has notably been keeping the carp at bay, and this little fish is none other than the bluegill. Bluegill have been known to target and eat both carp eggs and fry, allowing them to eat the carp before they can outgrow everything else. This has led to carp being less prevalent and really not a large threat in areas with high densities of bluegill. So now, to many of you, the humble bluegill can be a symbol of hope and truly be a little hero fish. Overall, I have mixed feelings about the carp. On one hand, they are an incredibly fun fish to catch, as their massive size and multitude of bait options makes them a unique species to target. I have especially been recently targeting the carp much more than I used to, because it provides a different style of fishing. Gotta live that multi-species lifestyle. But on the other hand, there is no denying the damage that the common carp can cause. Worsening water quality can be a death sentence to more sensitive fish. And us humans as a species can already ruin water quality with pollution and chemical runoff really quickly. It seems the best way to combat the common carp is with human intervention, as many people will target and catch carp either to eat them or just to kill them. This does help their population dwindle, especially in waterways where there are bluegills to eat the fry and eggs. It pains me to have to be so negative to a fish I really enjoy, but at the end of the day, they are not native to my area. Now, where carp are native to, they are much more respectable, being a prized fish for both size and taste. Overall, it's easy to hate the fish, but in reality, it isn't the carp's fault. It's the people that brought it here. The carp just want to survive. So what do you think of the common carp? Are they a menace to waterways? Or are you glad that they're here? Let me know your thoughts down in the comments below. I just wanted to say thank you for all the support on this series. I mean, the poll was really successful, and this was the fish that you guys wanted to see. But the second most voted one was the bowfin. So that will be the next video in this series. That'll be coming up probably in the next month or so. But overall, thank you guys so much for the support. And I'll see all of you in the next video. Take care.